Trust is like glass. When it breaks, the smallest pieces cause the deepest cuts. My name is Clara, and I want to tell you how I slept in the same bed with my murderer, how he served me death with a smile every morning. I am alive now. But the woman in this story, she is already dead. My husband, David Sterling, killed her. It started with the dinner party, a moment I have never told anyone. I wasn't sick yet. David invited the city's elite to our home. He handed me a glass of champagne. "Drink up, darling," he said. 5 minutes later, the world spun. I collapsed on the expensive Persian rug, vomiting in front of the mayor. David didn't help me up. He patted my head and said loudly, "Oh, Clara, I told you your liver couldn't handle alcohol. You're an alcoholic." I stared at him in shock. It was my first glass. But the guests looked at me with disgust. "Poor David," they whispered. That night, he tucked me in and whispered, "You see? You can't control yourself. You are sick. Only I can help you." He destroyed my reputation first. Then, he started destroying my body with his blue vial. By month 3, I tried to escape. David was at work. I dragged myself to the garage. I got in my car, but the garage door wouldn't open. The power was cut. Suddenly, David walked in. He wasn't at work. "Where are you going, Clara?" he asked softly. "To my mother's." I trembled. He grabbed my keys and slammed me against the car. "You are not well. You almost killed yourself at the party. Do you want to kill someone on the road?" He dragged me back inside. "I cut the power because I knew you would do something stupid. You are nothing without me." That day I realized this isn't a home. It's a prison. And prisoners plan their escape in the dark. The Apple Watch gave me the theory, my heart rate spiking every time I took his medicine. But I needed proof. I needed a camera. I decided to hide a tiny spy cam in the bathroom vent. It was the only blind spot in his smart home. One day, while David was showering, I snuck in. "I brought you a towel," I lied. I had 30 seconds. I tried to pry open the vent with a spoon. It popped open, but the spoon fell. Clang! The sound echoed like a gunshot. The water stopped. David pulled back the curtain. "What was that?" I froze. The vent was crooked. I dropped to the floor and grabbed the spoon. I was trying to take my medicine, but I dropped it," I cried. "I'm so clumsy." David stepped out, naked, water dripping down his chest. He looked at the vent. My heart stopped. If he sees the camera, I am dead. "You don't take your medicine in here, Clara?" he said suspiciously. I hugged his legs. "I'm confused, David. Help me." His ego saved me. He loved seeing me weak. "You idiot," he laughed. "Go to bed." He didn't check the vent. The next day, that camera recorded everything. The syringe, the poison, the phone call about the $5 million. Now, I had a weapon. I had to keep playing the victim. I held the poison under my tongue every morning and spit it out when he left. The day of the gala arrived. David told me, "You are staying home. I'm locking the doors. No nanny today." He wanted to trap me. While I ironed his suit, I stole the house key from his pocket and replaced it with a dummy key. He left, locking me in. Or so he thought. I waited 5 minutes. I used the stolen key. The door clicked open. I was free. I put on my red dress, the one he hated, the color of blood and revenge. I took a taxi to the hotel. When I walked into the ballroom, I was a ghost returning to haunt him. David was on stage with his mistress, Sophia. I walked up the stairs, my cane clicking on the floor. "Clara?" he stammered. You should be in bed." I grabbed the microphone. "My husband treats his patients like family," I told the crowd. "He poisons them. I signaled my friend in the booth. The video played on the giant screen. The syringe. The confession. The crowd screamed. David tried to attack me. "You witch! You should be dead!" I hit him in the chest with my cane. The police swarmed the stage. As they handcuffed him, I smiled. "You have lawyers, David, but I have the toxicology report. Thallium doesn't lie. He is in prison for life. I am still healing. My kidneys are damaged, but every time I look at my watch and see a steady heartbeat, I know I won. Trust is fragile, but survival is made of steel."